Blessings everyone, this is Amara, Amanda Amethyst, and I'm bringing you a lunar taroscope for the time period between the full moon in Virgo on February 22nd and the new moon in Pisces, I believe, on March 8th, 2016. And I apologize for posting this video a little bit late for the new moon, or I'm sorry, rather, for the full moon. This full moon in particular has been quite an intense one for me, and I know for several other people as well, so please excuse the delay. But this reading will be good for the entire period between the full moon on the 22nd of February and the new moon on the 8th of March. 2016. And I'll be using the Fifth Tarot, which is a deck that was created by Martine and Teresina Bawkins. I will also be pulling a Crystal Allies Oracle from the Crystal Allies Oracle deck by Naisha Ashan, and probably also a Goddess Guidance card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle by Doreen Virtue. And I've also got these Angels of Atlantis cards created by Stuart Pierce, the Sound Healing Oracle deck. So these are the cards that we'll be working with. And for this time period, I've received a lot of guidance about shifting and continuing to shift ourselves, be it physically, emotionally, mentally, or shifting our actions or our behavioral patterns to be more fully in alignment with our passion and with our divine spiritual gifts, or whatever gifts that we are here to express into this world. So this is a big time of change, and with that change comes allowing release and also allowing the new to come in. So this is a very special time. It's a very beautiful time, and it's a time when we may not be entirely certain about our future or about where things are heading. So it's an exciting time as well. So I'm asking, okay, this card just wants to come out right away. The Initiate of Lotus, which we have also received recently in the yearly reading, I believe, towards the end of the lunar year. So this is the first card that came out. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment, but I'm going to finish pulling these other cards. Calling upon my subconscious inner child, my fully awakened adult, my higher self, my guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, star beings, inner earth beings, any and all beings who wish to support this reading for our greatest good, for everybody who's seeing this video, and for the greatest good of all that is. If you'd like to call upon any beings who you work with, who are aligned with the highest good, beings who love you unconditionally. Okay, here's our first card. And our second card. Asking for guidance for all of us during this time period. Here's our second card. And for an energy which we can work with, here it is, to bring about our greatest good at this time. And we're also feeling to pull a card or two from the Crystal Allies Oracle deck by Naisha Ashan. It's beautiful energy of this deck, really aligned with the crystals. Okay, here it is. Okay. And one more from here. Okay. Also pull a Goddess Guidance card to learn which goddesses. Oh, okay. Wow. And our final card will be the Angels of from the Angels of Atlantis Sound Healing deck. Some angelic guidance Really covering all our bases here. Beautiful. Okay. So, oh wow. So this first card which we received was the Initiate of Lotus. This is the Lotus Suit, which is the Ether Suit, the Soul Essence Suit. In here we see the feet of the Guru, and this particular image is depicting the feet of the Guru Amma, but it doesn't have to be specifically about Amma. But it's about finding a guru, either physically, externally in the world around us, or finding ourselves as the inner guru. Of course, we are the guru. We see this really rich purple color and white as well, which is reflecting about the crown chakra and creating more spiritual connection. We also see the lotus, and we see the feet of the guru, which is it's through the feet of the guru and through the feet of the gods and goddesses and the divine beings which we receive these blessings of expanded states of consciousness, the blessings of deeper connection to love and to our paths and our specific next steps upon our journey. We also see this really beautiful light cream color, which to me always feels very rich and sensual. So we've got a lot of very beautiful, soft energy here. And also the anklets look like a mala, so this is reminding me of prayer or the use of mantra or some other type of practice where we're going through and saying a mantra or saying a prayer. Traditionally on the mala there are 108 beads, so you would go through and say 108 times. This may be a practice that would be beneficial to us at this time. And just really allowing for all of the gifts of the Suit of Lotus, which are all of our multidimensional gifts: clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance, so seeing, hearing, knowing, feeling. All of these powers, our healing abilities, our bilocation abilities, any and all of these multidimensional gifts and abilities, this is moving us towards the fullest expression of that within our lives. This could also be indicative of a figure who is similar to a guru, so a powerful spiritual teacher who may be entering into your life. Of course, this could also be yourself as your own guru and really coming to yourself. The next card that we got is also from the Suit of Lotus, the Three of Lotus, multi-being. So here we see this beautiful waterfall with 3 white lotuses, and we can see all of these different layers, all of these different levels on which we are active and on which we exist. So we exist here in this physical plane of existence on this earth. We also exist on different levels of this earth. We also exist in different timelines and in different dimensions. And this card is about being able to connect with and access all of these different parts of ourselves which are in these different, quote-unquote, different places. Really, we know that everything is all happening at the same time, and there really is no differentiation between space and time. However, with our perception as it is here and now, it seems to be in different places and different times. And so with this awareness, we can integrate all of the different gifts which we carry in these different places, right? We can integrate all of these into ourselves here and now. And that is what is being asked of us at this time, is to bring our awareness to the multidimensional aspects of ourselves and to recognize how we are multi-beings, multi-dimensional beings. This card also reminds me of the Buddhist principle, which I was introduced to by the teacher Thich Nhat Hanh, of interbeing, and how we inter-are. We inter-are with one another, meaning that we exist in relationship with, and also we coexist with one another. We inter-exist. Our existences are intricately tied to one another as beings, as expressions of the one. The next card that we received is a major arcana card, the Shadow. Okay. So the Shadow, card 15 in the major arcana. The major arcana depicts major points on our soul's journey through life. And the Shadow is about us really seeing all aspects of ourselves, taking a really deep look inside of ourselves at all of these things which we may perceive as darkness, or which we may perceive as things which will not be appreciated on the outside world. So perhaps we hide them, perhaps we stuff them in and repress them. Things that are deep in our subconscious, things that we may be ashamed of having done in the past, or maybe fearful to express because we feel like they're wrong. And this card is really asking us to take a full, deep look at every aspect of ourselves and to shine our light of unconditional love and acceptance on all of these aspects of ourselves, because each and every one of these aspects of ourselves makes us who we are, and each and every one of these aspects of ourselves is divine and is perfect and is beautiful. This card also is a reminder. You can see half of her face is dark and half of her face is light. This card is a reminder that many of us repress our true light and our true power, and we hide our true light and our true power. So not only are we wanting to take a look at those things which we may have been hiding because we'd like to think of ourselves as lighter beings, as better, quote unquote, beings, as beings of love and light who do not express any of these darker shadow sides. It's both. And this is also asking us to look at where we are hiding our light, where we are repressing our light and our true gifts and our true power, and to let all of these things express themselves and be acknowledged by yourself, be shown love by yourself, for yourself. And most of the time, certain things are really deep and do take more work, but sometimes when they come up and are acknowledged, then they are free to move along, and they're no longer these dark, heavy things pulling you down. They're just a part of you that can now express safely and transform. The next card we got is also a major arcana card, Cosmic Man, card number 12. So this Cosmic Man is a being who is still somewhat grounded on the earth, still somewhat grounded in his body, and also reaching for the cosmos, reaching out into the universe, and traveling on these spiraling helixes of DNA on this quest of reawakening all of his strands of DNA, reawakening to his true potential. So this is a space of in-between. This is a space of being okay with being in between. So similarly to the message that I was receiving earlier about us being in this place of transition and perhaps not knowing exactly where we're going next, but just being asked to have faith and to keep on, keeping on. So setting our intention for our passion or for that which we wish to create, and taking action steps toward bringing that passion into existence, while also letting go of how it's going to happen. So this card is a really powerful card. This man is active and also passive at the same time, because he is kind of just hanging out there. But it was his choice to go out there. So he's diving in, but he's also suspended in this in-between state. This is also a Lotus Suit, a Soul Essence suit. 3 of the cards so far have been Lotus Suits. The Shadow is the Earth Suit, which is our physical manifest reality, our physical bodies, our day-to-day lives. The Ether Suit is our soul essence, our multidimensional selves, our multidimensional gifts. So this is really asking us to take a leap of faith and trust in ourselves, trust in our blueprints, our divine blueprint, trust in our cosmic heritage and our earthly heritage as well as trusting in ourselves. These are crossing, the DNA helixes are crossing right at the back of the solar plexus. So trusting in our will and our ability to follow through on our paths. We also pulled 2 cards from Naisha Shan's Crystal Allies deck. The first card is Sunstone, Leadership. It's a fire element card, which is different than these other elements we've pulled so far. It's beautiful. Leadership. So Sunstone is a masculine, it connects to the masculine high heart chakra. And this being, this leader, is depicted to us as being in prayer over a fire. So this is a very traditional depiction of a leader consulting with the divine to receive the intelligence necessary to be a leader in this world. So to be a leader in this world, of course, we need to have our own internal drive pushing us forward, and we also must be open to these divine inspirations, these divine knowings, so that we may lead from a place of selflessness and lead from a place of true love and compassion. Being in the heart, the high heart. The Sunstone is the male high heart. Beautiful card. The other card, which we received from Naisha Shan's Crystal Ally deck, is Self-Discipline, Fluorite. This is the Water Suit. Oh, actually, I believe this is the Air Suit. I'm sorry. So, Fluorite. Self-discipline. You can see this is a cube. That's one of the natural formations or cleavages of fluorite, is into these cubes. And self-discipline. This is also masculine energy. So Sunstone, we have masculine energy, and fluorite, we also have masculine energy here. So having the self-discipline in our mind, because again, we're having purple, so we're up here again, and also it's a cube, it's very masculine shape. And it also is the air suit, which is our mind, our thought process, how we perceive the world. So bringing more self-discipline into the way in which we allow ourselves to perceive our surroundings, bringing self-discipline into our thought processes, bringing self-discipline into our physical practice perhaps, or whatever it is that you're trying to create. Maybe you need to be more disciplined in your work life, or in your relationships, or in your physical health and well-being. Whatever it is, this card is asking you to take a look at where you are and to make a commitment to moving forward in a disciplined way, and in a way that will really create a foundation. When we have self-discipline, we can create a solid foundation for ourselves to continue to grow and move forward. Beautiful reading so far. And the last card I pulled was a Goddess Guidance Oracle card by Doreen Virtue. And we got Ishel, Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. Ishel is a beautiful Mayan goddess, extremely powerful Mayan goddess, the rainbow woman, a goddess who controls the lightning. So extremely powerful, powerful being, reminding us all that we are healers. You are a channel for divine healing power. And you are powerful. So please be aware of your power and of your gifts. And please be aware of how you are using these gifts and powers towards others and also towards yourself. So channeling. This card is also about channeling. Channeling divine energy into this world. The guru is a channel for divine energy into this world. Multi-being channeling energy from other dimensions into this world. The cosmic man channeling energy from the cosmos into this world. The shadow is channeling the energies which we hold within out into the world. So this sort of is our tying together card of the channel. You can connect with Ishel through prayer, through meditation, through going out in a rainstorm, through rainbows, raindrops, lightning, the earth. The last card which I pulled, I did pull one more, is from the Angels of Atlantis Oracle, and it's Metatron Wisdom. You are a carrier of ancient wisdom. You can call upon Metatron to help you access this wisdom. There's a picture of the Sphinx on here. And this is a sound healing card, so I will leave you with the sound from this card. I'm going to look it up in this book. So it says, please chant Ha to feel the knowledge and beauty of knowing in your soul, your innate wisdom, to move through your heart as the seat of the soul. So if you'd like to join me, we can chant Ha 3 times to end this time together. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can contact me, nectarofthegoddesstemple@gmail.com. Yes, that's it. Thank you so much. And if for those of you who live in North Carolina, I will be at the Raleigh Body, Mind, Spirit Expo this weekend, the 28th, the 27th, and 28th of February. Much love and many blessings. So inhale. Ha.